You know, sitting on a park bench can be one of the most amazing and rewarding things that we do in this life. When you sit on a park bench, you have the chance to really see the world around you. You might see a family having a picnic or an owner playing with their pet. And if you're lucky enough, you'll have one of the greatest sounds ever been around, children laughing. When you sit on a park bench and you sit there long enough, there's always that chance someone's going to come and sit next to you. And when they do, you have the chance to either be quiet or have a chance to counter and have a conversation with these people. It could be a good conversation, it could be a bad conversation, but you never know unless you take the chance. I'm reminded of a story in John chapter 4 where Jesus was going through Samaria. He sent the disciples away for a little bit, and he was tired, so he decided to stop and rest at this place known as Jacob's Well. While there, a Samaritan woman came to get water, and Jesus asked if he could have some of that water. This kind of shocked the Samaritan woman because according to Jewish rules, they were unclean, so they could not really have this conversation. Jewish people were not supposed to associate with Samaritans. Jesus was breaking boundaries by having a conversation. And eventually, by the end of their conversation, Jesus reveals himself as the Messiah and offers her living water, salvation. I'm a firm believer that that woman, when she got up that morning, didn't believe anything was going to be different about her life. She woke up, probably ate some food, did a couple things around her living place, and then realized she was running low on water and decided to make the journey to Jacob's Well, which probably wasn't too far. More than likely it was in the center of the town she was in. And while there, she meets a man. And apart having a conversation, her life is changed. That's an amazing thing to know that just a simple conversation can help change someone's life. It even goes on to say that the woman went off and told her testimony, and that more in the village, more in the Samaria came to see Jesus. It was like Jesus threw a stone in a pond and the ripples spread out, and people wanted to come and hear about this man that was talking. It happened a lot actually when Jesus did that. You know, it makes me think, wow, the chances at encounters that we have to strike up conversations, to get to know people, can lead to so many amazing things. You know, if we just take the chance and never meet a stranger, talk to everybody, we never know who we're going to impact or who may actually impact us. But we got to be willing to get out of our shell. We got to be willing to break boundaries. You know, talk to the people sometimes that life tells us, you shouldn't have to. You know, we're always told, don't talk to strangers. And sometimes it's the strange. Sometimes we need to, on a park bench, that can be a great place to meet someone. And it doesn't always have to happen at a park bench. It can happen in the grocery store. It can happen in school. It can happen in the movie theater. It can even did you know it can even happen in church? There's probably strangers at your church that are wanting to talk with somebody. And if we'll just take the chance, take a moment and get to know these people, the possibilities are endless. See, if Jesus was able to change one person and then in turn start a ripple effect just by breaking the boundaries and having a conversation, imagine what we can do with Christ as our guide. I'll see you next week.